In this video, we are going to do exercise 3 from the midterm review. The first thing we are going to do is we are going to sketch this contour on the left plane. So we're going to go on the right plane and then orient it where it's on the left side, because we can see that over here is the left and over here is the front. And also it's important to note that the units are millimeters and the decimal places are 2. So let's get started. All right, so we are going to go to our right plane. We're going to go to sketch. I'm going to click the down arrow for view orientation and change that to the left side. All right, and then I'm going to draw a circle here and then another circle. All right, and then I'm going to draw a center line from the center, vertical. All right, and then I'm going to dimension the circles. So this outside one says radius of 20, so a diameter of 40. Oh, and I just noticed we didn't change our scale to millimeters. Let's do that. All right, and go back to edit sketch. And we'll change this to 40. Okay, and then we'll change or add the smart dimension right here to 15. All right, and then escape and move these dimensions closer. Okay, then I'm going to hit Control 8 to go to normal. All right, and just go to the left side again. All right, great. Now I'm going to move this closer. All right, now let's draw the top portion. So I'm going to go over here and draw a line. I'm going to go draw a line from here, just estimate. Okay, let's draw. Okay, and then I'll draw a line up from that left quadrant of the circle, a vertical line. Okay, like that. Oh, we don't want that constraint. So let me just, all right. Let's do some dimensions really quickly. So we'll go to smart dimension. From here to here is 60. This smart dimension is 20. All right. And then we will draw another line. Okay. And I'm going to extend this line up. So go to down arrow under trim, extend entity, and then hover over it and click. There we go. Escape. Okay, and then we are going to add this circle right here. So let's click the center diameter circle. I'm just going to draw a circle here, escape, and then I'm going to add the tangent constraint. So I'm going to go to add a relation. This one's already selected, as you can see. And then I'm going to also select this line, click tangent, right click in this box and clear, and then click this and hit tangent. All right, check mark. I'm going to smart dimension this circle, and it says a radius of 20, or a radius of 10, which means a diameter of 20. 20 there. All right. And then I'm going to trim there. So I'm going to go to trim entities, trim right there, and right there, okay? And then I'm going to mirror. So I'll go to mirror entities, to mirror, all of these, okay? And mirror about this one. Click OK. And then we need to add a dimension from here to here is 60. Okay, so you can see that this is unsolvable because this line is going to intersect this point. So I'm going to hit escape. I'm going to delete that dimension, delete these two lines. Okay, and then I'm going to add it again. So do 60. All right. And then I'm going to trim because I want one closed contour. So I'm going to go to trim, trim right here and right here. And now we can see we have a closed contour because we have this purple shaded region. All right, and we can also see that our sketch is fully defined. So now we are going to extrude by 20 millimeters. Extrude, I'm gonna change the orientation. So I'm gonna go down here to selected contours and just select this face without the hole. Then I'm going to change the depth to 20 millimeters. All right, and click check. All right, and then we are going to draw or do this portion right here. So we'll draw a rectangle on the back of this face, this planar surface, and then extrude that by 70 minus 20 because we see the 70 line right here to right here is 70, and then this is 20. So 70 minus 20 is 50. So let's do that. All right, so we'll go to the back side of this part, click on it and click sketch. All right, and then Control 8 on your keyboard. And then we'll just draw a corner rectangle from here to here. Escape. Okay, and then we'll go to Features tab, Extruded Boss, and then we will do that by 50 millimeters. Check. All right. And then we are going to do this upper portion. So we are going to create a sketch on this planar surface. Okay, and then do Control 8 for up to normal. We'll draw a rectangle. And then we just need to smart dimension it by 10 because our drawing says that this is 10 millimeters. All right, check. And then we will extrude that, Features, Extrude, and we will extrude that by 60 millimeters. According to our drawing, we don't know exactly how tall this portion is, but I just did 60 millimeters, so it goes to the center of the circle, and then we can just extrude or do an extruded cut that goes through this portion. All right, so check mark there. And then we are going to, let me pull up the drawing. All right, so we just drew this object here, and now we're going to draw this portion. We can see that it starts 35 millimeters from, if you go down, it starts 35 millimeters from this surface. So we're going to create a plane that is offset from this surface by 35 millimeters. So our plane will end up right here. And then we can draw these circles and perform extrudes and cuts. All right, so we're going to go to reference geometry, plane. Our first reference is here, and we want to offset by 35 millimeters. All right, and then we can see that the offset is going in this direction, so we want to flip the offset. So it's 35 millimeters from this surface in this direction. And click check. And then you will click on your plane and go to sketch. And then click Control 8 to go up to normal. And then we will draw a center circle from the midpoint. And it says that our circle is 60 millimeters for its diameter. All right. And then we will extrude that. So check, go to Features, Extrude. And it says that it's 40 millimeters in the other direction. So let's switch our direction, reverse direction there, and then type in 40 millimeters for the depth and click check. All right. And then let's do the through all hole, which has a diameter of 20 millimeters. So we're going to do a new sketch on this one. Okay, and then do Control 8 on your keyboard. Click the center circle. Hover over the boundary of the circle to activate the center mark. Then click on the center mark. Go to Smart Dimension. And you are going to Smart Dimension this by 20 millimeters. Check. Okay. And then we're going to go to the Features tab, and we're going to do an extruded cut that is through all. Okay. And then click the check mark. Okay, great. We can see that it went through the entire part. And now we're going to do the 30 diameter holes. And it says that it is 6 inches deep on both sides. So we're going to have to do a circle here, an extruded cut by 6 millimeters, and then go on the other side and do another circle with an extruded cut of 6 millimeters. So we'll start on this face, click that, go to Sketch, hit Control 8 on your keyboard, circle, hover over the edge to activate the center mark. Click, go to Smart Dimension. All right, and that's going to be, says 30, check mark. All right, and then we'll go to Features, Extruded Cut. And this is going to be 6 millimeters, and make sure it's the right direction. So that's going in the correct direction. Hit the check mark. All right, and then we are going to go on the back side and create a new sketch. So click on that surface, go to Sketch. Then we're going to use Convert Entities. So instead of redrawing the circle, which you can do, I'm just going to select this edge, okay, and then click Convert Entities. And now instead of drawing that circle, it just automatically drew it for us right here. And we can see that it's a closed contour circle because it's that purple color. All right, and so then we're going to go to Features, we're going to go to extruded cut again. We'll do 6 millimeters, and it's in the correct direction. Click check mark. All right. So the last thing we need to do is we need to create this rib. In order to do that, I'm going to create a sketch on the front plane, and I'm just going to draw a line from here to here, and then use the rib feature to actually create this rib that is 10 millimeters in width. So let's do that. All right, so we're going to go to front, make sure that's the correct plane. Yep, the front plane, you can see that it intersects the center. Okay, so click it, go to path, go to sketch, hit Control 8 to go up to normal. Sketch a line from here to here, escape, and then go to your Features tab, go to Rib. Okay, we can see our rib is going in this direction. We want to go make it go. Flip material side, so it goes in the downward direction instead of up, because we want it to intersect with these faces there. Okay, and we want it to be 10 millimeters, and we want it to be on both sides. So it'll be from here to here is 10 millimeters, and then click the check mark, and there is our rib. And then the last thing, I'm just going to hide this plane. So click that, click hide, and then here is our completed part.